Hi, it's Jenny from Buggy Baby, and today we're taking a look at the Britax Baby-Safe 5Z. You can use this car seat straight from birth all the way up until your child reaches 15 months of age or 13k, so that will take them onto the next stage of car seats. You can combine it with the Flex Base 5Z, and what that will do is turn this car seat into a spinning one for you, so you'll be able to spin the car seat towards the car door, and it will make it so much easier for you to get your child in and out. You can as well, if you want to, pop it onto almost any model of pushchair if you buy the correct adapters, and if you go onto the Britax website, they actually give you a list of all of the compatible pushchairs. This car seat retails at £249 and it is very lightweight at just 3.9 kilograms, so it's really easy to lift. It comes in two colourways at the moment, so it comes in a jade green and a black, and we'll be taking a look at this in the jade green colour today. So as with all Britax products, they come in a nice sturdy box, and with this one, it's going to lift straight out of the box. There is nothing that you need to do to the car seat. It will be ready to use straight away. So you can see here, this is how it comes, all in one piece. And as it's very light, it's really easy to lift out of the box. Get this plastic off. There you go. So you can see immediately this jade green is a really attractive colour. It's a very pale green, almost a teal colour, I'd say. And we can see straight away that it looks really padded, and you have got a newborn insert there, which we'll have a look at closely. And I can also see it's a really nice shape. It's almost like an egg shape here at the bottom, so it's really attractive. You don't get anything else in the box. This is it. It doesn't come with instruction manuals, so the newer Britax products aren't coming with the stack of instruction manuals that you're used to seeing that come in every language. Instead, you have QR code just here, which you can scan, and then that will bring up all of the manuals that you need. So the real point of difference with the Baby-Safe 5Z is that the car seat reclines. So it has a recline that you can adjust, and also when you pop it in the car, you can move it around to recline it even more, which I'll show you in a moment once we get to that part. Now, if you're having a look at car seats at the moment, you've probably noticed that there are quite a few available that do recline. It's a fairly new thing. And if you do have one that reclines back, what that will do is it will make it much easier for your child on their airways, and it will make it much more comfortable for them when you're on slightly longer journeys. So as this is a Britax car seat, you can be reassured that this has reached all of the highest standards possible in terms of safety, and it's an I-size one, so that's the highest safety certification that you can have. So you can be really confident. You can bring your child home in this straight from hospital, and they are going to be perfectly safe all the way up to 15 months. Right, so let's take a closer look at this. So I can see here that we have a really nice newborn insert, and this is just going to remove really easily. It's not attached, it's just placed in, and this newborn insert has got a wedge, and what that wedge is going to do is bring your smaller baby forward so that they're sitting in the safest position and the correct position for them. And then you have these padded parts here, which if you were to be in a collision, will take away any energy of the force, and it will lessen any impact on your child. But as well as that, it's just going to keep them really nice and snug when they're small in the seat. So as I said, this is removable. You're probably going to want this for about the first 3 months, and then you can remove it, put it somewhere safe, and then you can see once you've taken that out, you have obviously a lot more room in the car seat, but we still have this really nice padded head layer and body layer here. And I think, yeah, this is removable. So what that's going to mean is if your child was to be sick in the car, or you're going to get something over the car seat, you could just remove this really easy, just this part, to give it a clean. Looking at the straps, we've got these nice shoulder straps here, which are going to protect your child from the strap itself around their neck. And this is just a standard strap for an infant car seat. And all you're going to do is click it in to the clasp. It makes a very nice click, and your child is nice and secure. And of course, these straps are adjustable. So under here, again, like most car seats, you've got a little button that you can find when you put your finger through the fabric. And if you press down on that, you can make the straps larger. And if you need to bring the straps back in, you would just use this black strap here, give it a pull, and you can see there that the straps are going in. As your child grows, you're going to want to move these straps higher up. So to do that, on the back of the car seat here, if I just put that in place, you can see we've got this little mechanism, and what you're going to do is pull this out, just like that. And then using this little roller part here, you can pop it into any position you want, depending on the height that you'd like the straps. So I know some car seats, you can actually move the straps by pulling on the head part here, but this seat doesn't have that, so you would have to turn it over and just do it manually. It's really easy to do, it's not going to cause any problem at all, and you've got a few different choices of how you would like the straps in terms of the height position. You can see here we've got a hood already attached, so this is in a UV protective hood, so this is going to protect your child from the sun's rays, and obviously it will also give them some privacy in the car seat as well if they are wanting to nap. Now, it's a very thin hood, but it has got these ridges here which is going to keep it nicely in place, and it feels very soft. Just like the rest of the car seat, the material is really smooth, really soft, and I can imagine will be incredibly comfortable for your little one. Now let's look at the real selling point of this car seat, which is the recline. So on the back here, you've got this grey mechanism, and what you're going to do is push on that, and then the seat will release down. So you can see there it's got a really nice recline. You can imagine how much more comfortable that will be for your child when they're napping, or if you're on a long 2-hour journey and you want them to be really comfortable. And also you can see there when we talked about how much better it is for their airways, you can see that because the head will be lying flatter, their head isn't going to slump forward like it will do in some car seats, and that's what makes it better for their breathing and their airways. Now, not only can you recline it, when you pop it into the car, if you have a look here, there's an indicator, and what that means is you can move this car seat around in your car. So depending on what your seats are like, it's going to get it in the correct position for you, and using that indicator it will tell you whether it is in a safe position or not. So obviously if it's in red, you would need to adjust it again, and you need to have it in that green part. So you've already got a really nice recline, but what it might mean, depending on what car you're putting this in, is that it would recline even more. As I said at the start, you can, if you want to, pair this with the Flex Base 5Z, and if you do decide to buy the base, what that's going to do for this car seat is make it a spinning one. So it's going to spin a 90-degree angle, and that's going to allow you to get your child in and out much easier. If you've never experienced having a spinning car seat, the benefits of it is that you're going to be able to get your child in when they're wriggling around and resisting being strapped in, because you're not going to have to be leaning over in a funny position. And also it's so much kinder on your back. So if you've just given birth, maybe you've had a C-section, maybe you've had a difficult birth, it's going to be so much easier for you on your back. Our handle here can be moved around. So on the back of the handle, you've got these grey buttons on both sides, and you would push those grey buttons in. That's going to move your handle around for you in whichever position it is that you want it in. And you can actually move it all the way down to the floor here. And what that would mean is if you've got your child on the floor in the car seat, it will keep it nice and stable and stop it rocking. These two buttons here, these are the release buttons if you are popping this onto the frame of a pushchair. So if you have a look here, These are where the adapters are going to go in, and then these buttons, when you're ready to release it from the frame, you would press in and then you can just get your car seat straight off. Lastly, one of the really nice things with Britax is that most of their car seats, you can actually easily release the covers and machine wash them, which if you already have children, you know is vital. So it's an easy release system that just comes off like this, and the whole seat fabric will come off, and then you can just pop that in the washing machine, get it clean and easily pop it back on. So that is all of the features of this infant car seat carrier. I hope it's given you a really good overview of what it does. In my opinion, it's a really, really smart car seat. The fabrics are lovely, really, really soft, and in particular, I really like this jade green colour. The newborn insert is great, really easy to remove. In fact, all of the features on it are really easy to use. So I think you'd be very happy with this car seat. And because it's light, it's going to be so easy for you to pop it on and off the frame of whichever pushchair you choose, or on and off of the base as well. So as I said at the start, it retails at £249. It's a slightly higher price range than some other infant car seat carriers, but of course with that recline, you do get extra for your money. So if you'd like any more information on the product, you can go to buggybaby.co.uk, and if you have any questions, please do leave them in the comments. Thank you for watching.